This is a story chock full of generic video. How's that for an attention grabber? Trust me, things happened at each of these locations, but the public didn't find out about them for hours. Sunday night, DPD sent out a tweet at 9:18 p.m. about a hit and run that seriously injured a pedestrian at Colfax and Vine. I ran out with a camera, found nothing. Turns out it happened an hour and a half earlier. The department sent this tweet about a shooting yesterday, too. Alert, it said. A shooting occurred at 2 p.m. They tweeted it just before 8 p.m., almost 6 hours later. It's like the hit and run of a scooter rider near Broadway and Colfax last week. That happened just around 5. DPD tweeted just before 9 p.m. And this morning,
it was very apparent to people in the area that this was very serious.
Amanda Roberts was driving near Evans and Monroe when traffic slowed to a crawl, and she saw a man lying in the road and the driver of a parked SUV standing over him.
The man was lying face down on the pavement. His arm was like this. He was motionless. You could see the blood.
She wanted to know what happened.
I checked Twitter. Usually DPD will have something.
Nothing. When DPD cut off access to their police radios, the public lost access to real-time info about crime. Getting you that real-time information might help solve a crime sooner or help you avoid an area where something's happened. Now we have to rely on police to communicate it to us. They told me today that all of the lagging information from this weekend was because of a new employee not included on an email list. The other hit and run last week, they said that they wait to tweet about traffic incidents until they know how serious injuries are, which can take time. And in the case of that man lying in the road this morning, they say a driver hit him, but his injuries weren't serious enough to post about it.
So it's not really a judgment call. It's like the thing happened, let's find out information about it and get the facts so that we can prevent it in the future.
Now, when DPD cut off access to the police radio, they did offer media outlets an unencrypted way to listen, but it came with a catch, a clause in a standard city contract that would allow police to audit our records, and a clause that essentially gave them editorial control over how we used what we heard on the radio. No major media outlet in town has agreed to those terms. The city doesn't seem to want to budge on them yet. So here we are.
Yeah, and you know, in an age where we hear about mass shootings, and God forbid something else happens like this again, this is why real-time scanner information is important to let the public know what's going on their streets.
There's a really robust conversation going on right now about how journalists need to stop just reporting what the police tell you and taking that as the full, all-encompassing story of something that happened. But it's awfully difficult to gather information about a story unless you can get there while there's still a scene and witnesses, and you can kind of tell and piece together what happened.
News happens now. Thank you, Steve.